Donald Trump's defense lawyers have rested their hush money case without the ex-president taking the witness stand. And this will now move the New York trial closer to the moment when the jury will begin deciding his fate. In his remarks to reporters after court wrapped for the day, Trump reiterated his stance of the case being a political witch hunt against him.
Remember, I'm gagged. I'm not allowed to say what I'd like to really say because you'd be very impressed. But I'm gagged, so why would I take the chance? But we do want to defend our Constitution, so at some point maybe I will take the chance. It's a very serious situation when a Republican nominee for president, the Republican nominee, somebody that won easily and quickly in record time, gets number one gagged and number two is before a Democrat-appointed judge, and you're playing with fire like this. It's very sad.
Trump has been fined several times for evading gag orders and posting on social media. In the latest, Trump has taken down a video posted on his Truth Social platform that included reference to a unified rake after President Joe Biden's campaign and others criticized the use of language often associated with the Nazi regime. The attorneys on Tuesday returned to the courtroom to discuss how the judge will instruct jurors before deliberations, which is a sort of roadmap meant to help them apply the law to the evidence and testimony. The jury is scheduled to be off until next Tuesday. That is when Judge Merchant said the defense and prosecution will present their closing arguments. Closings, also known as summations, are the last opportunity for each side to go over the case and attempt to persuade the jury to acquit or convict. After that, Merchant said he will instruct jurors in the law for about an hour before sending them to discuss their verdict. Trump is accused of covering up a $130,000 payment that bought the silence of adult star Stormy Daniels, who in the final weeks of 2016, the presidential election in 2016, in the final weeks, she was sharing her story of a sexual encounter with Trump. Though the hush money payment itself is not illegal, Trump faces 34 counts of falsifying business records to hide this reimbursement to Cohen, who initially paid for the transaction instead of Trump. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office called 20 witnesses over 15 days of testimony before resting its case. For more on this, we were earlier joined by our correspondent Susan Tarani, who sent us this report from New York. Listen to this.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump's hush money trial has concluded its testimony phase with closing arguments and jury deliberation set to begin after Memorial Day weekend next Tuesday. Donald Trump did not testify despite hints that he might. The trial started on April 22nd with testimony by David Pecker, a tabloid publisher, and ended with Robert Costello, a lawyer for the defense. Other key witnesses included Stormy Daniels, Michael Cohen, as well as Hope Hicks. Trump faces charges of falsifying business record to conceal a $130,000 hush money payment to Daniels, who alleges a 2006 sexual encounter. The former president, however, denies the encounter and the charges as well. If convicted, he could face prison or a probation. Ultimately, it will be up to the jury to decide, and we will find out possibly as early as next week. Susan Tarani reporting from New York for WION World.